After his performance in the El Clasico on the weekend and Real Madrid's 3-1 win over Barcelona, TOTW Kroos has been named Team of the Week, and today we're going to be reviewing his Team of the Week card. We'll play a few games of rivals and I'll give you my final verdict at the end of his worth spending your coins on to see how good he is in game. Now we'll take a quick look at TOTW Kroos, 6 foot tall, medium work rates, right footed, 3-star skill moves, 5-star weak foot. Now he doesn't have any position changes, only centre mid is the only position he can play in. Now with this anchor chemistry style on, it does mean he's lengthy, gives him that 14 plus more strength than his agility. As you can see, probably the only problem with this card so far is probably his pace. It's very low. Obviously, the good thing about this year is lengthy players are good to have in your team because obviously it means they're not really going to get outpaced too much. So I feel like TOTW Kroos is probably going to be usable this year. As you can see, very nice long shots and shot power. Passing is absolutely top tier, ridiculous. Dribbling wise, apart from agility and balance, everything is very good on the card. Defensively, he's decent. That's why I put the anchor on as well. Obviously, you're probably going to want him as like a box-to-box, maybe as a holding midfielder. Physically, only thing that lets him down is he's probably never going to win a header with that 33 jump. Stamina's not that great either. Strength and aggression's not that great. But what you have in this card is real quality. So we're going to see if you're going to be able to use TOTW Kroos in this FIFA. Now again, very nice player traits. Long passer, shot taker and playmaker. Everything you're going to want from a midfield player. Obviously with all the qualities. That's what you're going to want. So we're going to play a few games of rivals and let's see how we get on. TOTW Kroos. Oh, wow, that's what you can do. Look at that, 3rd minute into the game. What a ball that is from TOTW Kroos. Picks up Leroy Sané. Kroos again. Oh, wow. 2 shots, 2 goals for TOTW Kroos. Nice bit of play from Kroos. And he can whip in a ball as well. Again, what a pass that is. Fully out. Just can't beat the goalkeeper to it. And again, another pinpoint ball. Look at that. And he gets back in as well. Just played the pass, run forward. Gets back into position very nicely. Look, as you can see, TOTW Kroos keeping up with Mendy. So you don't really need to worry about his pace this year. Oh, interception. And again, double interception. Unlucky not to win the ball back there. There you go. He's got that ball control as well. Obviously, he's always had the pass on this game. And TOTW Kroos with the interception. TOTW Kroos. Ooh. So already scored a few. TOTW Kroos. Oh, good save by the keeper. Final verdicts on TOTW Kroos. Really enjoyed using this card. Quality-wise, in terms of his shooting, passing, ball control with the ball, even defensively, to be fair. This card's really nice. Obviously, the pace is very low. That's the only problem. I feel like 70 pace and above this year is what you sort of need. You could put a shadow on him, then again, he wouldn't be lengthy. So I feel like you need to have the rough and the smooth with this card. Put the anchor on him. Obviously, it does boost his pace into the 60s nearly. And that's probably the best chemistry style. It makes him lengthy. As you can see, when he was running up against like Mendy and other players, he was more or less keeping up with them. Obviously, the agility as well, that's another thing that sort of lets him down. But other than that, his shooting's very nice. Scored quite a few long-range goals with him outside of the foot shots. His passing is absolutely top tier, up there with De Bruyne on the game. Left or right foot, because of that 5-star weak foot, is a big plus to have in midfield. Dribbling wise, when he is on the ball, ball control, ball rolls, you know, just turning left and right, obviously, to make a pass. You know, his ball control is really good. Like I said, it's just the agility lets him down. Defensively, he's got high interceptions, which is vital in this game. It's not too much about the defending this year in terms of like your awareness and tackling. It's more just about the interceptions because the players will then be in the right position. Obviously, medium work rates isn't the greatest, but it depends on what formation you play. If you play like a 4-4-2, having a player in medium work rates is good. He always sits in that middle of the pitch. You know, he never drifts out wide or anything with TOTW Kroos. So I don't think it's a bad thing, his work rates. Physically, obviously, like I said, he's never going to really win too many headers. Stamina-wise, he was okay because of the medium work rates. Strength-wise as well, he's had a bit of a push and with the aggression. But this is a nice card to have in your team. Like I said, for the start of FIFA, I thought this card's going to be very usable for the first month or two. Worth getting your team. I just paid 44k for this card. It's been out less than an hour. Obviously, he has the average body type in game, which is not the greatest. Obviously, it doesn't really matter too much. It's more about the accelerate this year. Obviously, like I said, he can be made lengthy, so that is the main thing, obviously, with that anchor chemistry style on him. It gives him that 14 plus more strength than agility. If I'm going to give the card a rating out of 10, I'm going to give him a 9. The reason why it's not a 10 is 1 is pace, and 2, physically, obviously, like I said, stamina's not that great. Obviously, it's not noticeable, to be honest with you, stamina this year, but there might be a patch where it does get changed. Aggression-wise as well, you probably want your midfielders a little bit more aggressive and just that little bit more agility. But on the other hand, quality-wise, shots from outside the box, left or right foot, outside of the foot shots, they go in. Passing is on the same level as De Bruyne on this game. You know, that's a massive, massive thing to have. Ball control, I know, like I said, is dribbling, like agility is not great and balance isn't that great. But ball control and reactions and composure is what is very vital in this game. A lot of people don't actually realise that. Defensively, because he's got high interceptions, he's always in the right positions and he's always putting his leg out to stop the passes into the striker. So a 9 out of 10, like I said, for 40k, you've got a very, very good midfielder, quality-wise anyway. Doesn't really hit the meta, if I'll be honest with you. He's not like a proper meta centre mid that you need in your team. But if you've got a guy like this in your team, you wouldn't be too displeased. Let's put it that way. Very nice card. Lengthy accelerate as well. So for that reason, like I said, 9 out of 10, easy to link in, Real Madrid, German, all the links that you're going to need. If you are looking to get players like TOTW Kroos or more expensive players in your team, join my Discord server. We have FIFA traders in there. We have players that are in elite divisions that are able to help you get more coins and able to help you get up the divisions. It's free to join, so go and click on that link below and join. And we'll see you in the next video.